What's going on, Nerd Army guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Nerds Mirage. Today, guys, we are going to continue our journey into the world of Netflix's Last Kingdom. We're getting to see some old school England and how it was born. So, guys, let's jump into season number 1, episode number 7. All right, Uhtred, lead the way, brother. Here we go. We start off with Uhtred drowning his fucking sorrows in some alcohol and some bitches. So he's sitting there with some hoe on his lap, giving a little smooches, drinking himself into a stupor, and Refuge rolls up and sits with him. I'm sorry, man, I can't not kill you. I gotta win this, and I'll give you a warrior's death, and I'll make sure you make it to Valhalla. I will not let you down, but you're dead. So these two motherfuckers sit there drinking together, just getting drunk, and just having a good conversation, because ultimately they are great friends, and they leave this table partying the way as great friends. Their relationship has been something I've really liked, and I'm really sad that it's going to come to something fucked up like this, and I hope something different happens. I really do. So Alfred calls Uhtred and meets with him before everything goes down in the morning. He says, you know what? You can stop all this. You can give up your whore fucking Shadow Queen. You can resume your debt with me, and we can save this, and my two best warriors will not have to go and fucking try to kill each other. So what is it going to be? He's like, no, I'd love to save this and stop all this to save Refuge, because I care about that guy and he's my bud. But you know what? I ain't getting rid of my whore queen, asshole. So fuck you. And I'm like, respect. So the circle is formed in the middle of town. They are introduced and they are going to fight to the death. Now, to be honest, the fucking battle is pretty badass, and they were fucking really going at it for a while, and even traveling through different parts of the area and different parts of the castle and the courtyard fighting, and it was so fucking sick. But then we get to see a backside of what appears to be Brita scouting the motherfucking area out. She gets on a horse as she punks, and she rolls the fuck out of the city. So I'm like, uh-oh, shit's gonna go down while they're fighting. Hurry up, fucking armies, and probably young Ragnar. Get in here, save Uhtred. But the Danes do come. The Danes start fucking attacking right after Alfred and his wife had gone into the castle. Danes start attacking. Shit is going down. Uhtred and Refuge stop their fucking fight. He's all, it's over, Aisling, let's go. And they pull him the fuck out of the way. They're fighting their way through motherfuckers and getting to safety with Isolde. She's with them as well. And it's crazy getting to see them. And as they're getting ready to escape, they hide up in the attic of this one building. They see this fucking nun getting raped, and Isolde can't take it. She jumps down to fucking save her. She saves her. They kill the fucking douchebags that are attacking her and raping her, and she now joins up with them. She gets her hands tied with Isolde. They pretend to be prisoners, and Refuge throws on some armor, and they pretend to be Danes again. One episode later. Holy shit. You just got in trouble for that. Now you're doing that to escape. Good job. So they continue on with this, and as they're leaving town with their prisoners, Brita sees them. Uhtred the Saxon, she calls him. And Uhtred's just like, Brita, I love you. So she's not cool with all this. She's pissed off. She doesn't even want him to come near her. And he's like, tell my brother I'm still his brother and I love him. But she's like, I'll tell him you were here. And then he left, bitch, and just walks away like a gangster. Brita's still a bad bitch. I love Brita. So Guthrum is in the prayer hall, and Ethelwald has been hiding in it this whole time, and he finds the fucking crown, and Ethelwald walks in, and Guthrum, you must be Guthrum. I am Ethelwald, the rightful king to this fucking land, and Alfred stole my crown. This crown, he puts it on, and Guthrum walks up, bitch, take that crown off. You ain't no king, motherfucker. Get out of here. Just starts pimp slapping him. I'm like, Ethelwald, you're such a bitch. And the whole time Ethelwald's like, I pledge my loyalty. I pledge my loyalty to you. And he's just getting cracked. I'm like, that's what you get. You a bitch. So they escape. They finally get out and they're cruising through the fucking backwoods. And they finally get out to these marshlands and they see a bunch of Danes attacking some priests. So they go over there and they fucking kill these motherfuckers and save the priest. And one of the priests gets pushed on the boat. They all jump on the boat with him. And he pulls this fucking hood back and it reveals it's Alfred. Aren't you fucking happy you made these two best friends almost murder each other, you dumb motherfucker? So Alfred and his family are in the marshlands escaping and they're still alive. But, yeah, you got fucking worked, son. You shouldn't have been having your boys fight. You should have had them fucking prepping for battle. A lot of shit starts going down in the marshlands, a lot of exposition and stuff, but it ultimately comes down to Uhtred talking to Alfred, and they really discuss that if Alfred's going to win anything back or try to save Wessex and not just be another king in exile, he needs one giant ass battle. Not all these little battles. He needs one big ass battle call. All his bannermen tell him to get there and fuck shit up. And Uhtred's like, yeah, I agree. We need to get that shit set up. Let's come up with a plan. Uhtred starts off by saying you need to send all your priests out in different directions and get all the people that support you to know you're alive and to come help you and help us take down the Danes. So he reluctantly does this because his son's sick and he feels that he's going to die if all these priests leave and can't keep praying for him. And I feel bad for the kid, but it's what they got to do. They know it. Uhtred offers to let Iseult help, and she can help the child, and she is a healer. And she's actually helping Alfred by giving him a tincture, like a tonic that he can drink that's making his body fight and be stronger. And Alfred just will not accept help from a pagan for his child. It's God's gonna fucking my prayers to God. God will heal him. Dude, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you know what? You're a fucking idiot. If my kids were on the line, I don't give a fuck if it's a goddamn witch doctor. We're getting shit done. Guthrum is in Alfred's scroll room where he writes everything down about all his enemies. And Guthrum is explaining that all these writings are a new form of magic. It's going to teach him about everything that Alfred knows about all his enemies. And he's like, I just need to learn how to use this magic. He needs to learn how to read it. And it's pretty funny. And he kind of gets in young Ragnar's face about like not being a team player. And I'm just like, young Ragnar, please just stab his ass. Be the ruler, run it all. Appa's dead. It's all you, bro. Uhtred and some of the men go out on a hunt. They find a deer. They're carrying it back. And then they see a bunch of fucking Dane ships, about 20 of them. And it's Skorpa's men. It's Skorpa's colors. Oh, shit. He's going to bite someone. So Alfred has a discussion with his wife to try to convince her to let Iseult help the baby. She tells the king that, you know what, it's got to be tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. And fucking his wife just loses her fucking mind. What do you mean it's got to be too... Bitch, she's trying to tell you I can help him now. If you wait till tomorrow, he dead. Get it through your fucking thick skull. Holy shit. You're a whole bunch of bullshit. She finally takes the kid. Uhtred takes the baby to Iseult at the waterline where she has got this big mud fucking like symbol carved in there and like big concave areas for the baby to lay. And it's crazy. And so she takes the baby. Alfred is woken the next morning by Father Biaka, who shows up at the grasslands with a bunch of men handling business. The priest's message made it. Yeah. So he wakes up and Alfred's like, holy shit, my son. And he runs to the fucking shoreline and Iseult's laying over the top of the baby over in this big, huge mud fucking thing. And she's like, he's fine, my lord. He's breathing fine. And he's like, perfect health. Pagan cures work, motherfucker. God, let him help. Have a little faith in Odin. But guys, that was crazy and it was awesome. But then Iseult sits there with these tears in her eyes and it's so fucking heartbreaking because she told Uhtred, if I do this and I save this kid, I'm cursing another child, an innocent child with this disease. So either way, I'm responsible for a death of a child. It's fucked up, but it works. So then we get to see all the guys there, Uhtred and everyone else are saying, praise the Lord. And Uhtred's like, the Lord works in mysterious ways, just sarcastically, and it was great. Then we get to see Uhtred going out and scouting Scorpa's soldiers and finds out there's only about 60 soldiers there, about 20 ships. If they can get rid of the ships, they put a big-ass hindrance in their motherfucking army. And if this works, Scorpa will have no choice but to send the rest of his army to Guthrum and help him out and make one big-ass battle, just like Alfred wants. So then there's a big plan put out, and Uhtred and some other men and a bunch of archers run out and start like flagging down these fools, shooting arrows at them and getting them to chase them into the marshlands. And they've mapped out the safe routes. And then so all these fucking Danes just run after them, have to get all pissed off and fucking start falling into the swamp and getting stuck. And as they fall, the smartest shit I've seen in a long time, archers from all around them knock arrows and kill these motherfuckers dead in the middle of the marsh. Hell yes. And it happens over and over and over. And I'm like, damn, they just killed all of them? That's fucked up. And they went in through, stabbing the rest, breaking their necks, yeah, it's dope. So as they all stand there watching the ships burn and all the Danes are dead right there in that area, Alfred's like, okay, my son's better. These fucking Danes are burning. This is God's sign. We're gonna win. Let's do this shit. And it's just like a really nice, even beautiful sentiment. Like, I love the cinematography, the backgrounds, the colors look so cool. But guys, this episode all around was phenomenal. I really did enjoy it. The really cool plan with everyone being led into the swamps and then murdered was probably one of my favorite parts. Not to mention the Leofric and Uhtred fight was pretty dope, but then getting to see them team up and beat Danes again was pretty awesome too, guys. Let me know what's your guys' favorite part of this episode down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the videos we put out every week. And make sure you guys like this video, share it with all your friends, and I will see you next time for more Netflix's Last Kingdom. All right, guys. Peace out.